Welcome to No Man's Sky survival mode. In the last part we built our freighter up as a mobile base to give us the flexibility as we move towards the centre of the galaxy and kind of start to make progress. But in this part I want to kind of finish off because we've made a jump through the black hole, and what I want to do first is kind of go home because I think it's time to find a new base. I kind of sorting out the freighter is kind of made me a bit restless, and I got an idea of what I'm looking for. Well, I think I've mentioned it before. I want to move to a planet that will allow me to make lube. Which means it's either going to have to be a Tenerium or a Spidonian planet. I think I've had enough of Spidonian planets. That tends to be my starting planet. I've got all the protections, shields now, so I can live on a potentially hostile planet. But I'm going home at the moment because before I can move to a new base, I've got to do a little bit of housekeeping. And what I want to do is come down here. I need to collect some Mordite, and well, the planet, all these are well built up, so just going to come through and harvest all this. I'm not sure that when you move, all these plants and that actually get transferred, so I want to make sure I've got the maximum number. I don't think I need condensium. I think I've got loads of condensium anyway, but I just want to store these resources, get Temerium, grab that. We've got plenty of space in our inventory, courtesy of me get myself killed recently. So, as I say, I'm not going to sell the Mordite at the moment. I just want to store it in my bolts that I've got here. So sac venom, I don't know why I'm harvesting that. Probably won't build it. We'll probably build one of these in the future because having access to Gravitino balls is quite useful. So I think, well, we can certainly, we've got a surplus of Tenerium and condensium, don't need that. I think we could probably put the Mordite in here. Let's certainly want to store the Mordite, and I think, and of course out here we've got our Spidonian plants. Might as well harvest these as well. I'm at it, looking at them. Don't think you can delete plants, can you? Let's have a quick look. I've never tried, so let's just. Oh well, you can. Probably won't get anything for it, but we got a little bit of Mordite. I'm just wasting my time here, guys. I can build all this up. I've got my resources laid out. So let's get back up into space. I have checked out a couple of planets as a kind of precursor to this recording. So I'm just going to up and sell the junk, guys, and then I'll be back, and then we can take off and go on our travels. So here we are, guys. We're going to get back into our ship. Kind of hauler. And as I say, kind of little jout. As I say, I have flown out here and done a little bit of investigation, but I will go through it with you guys. You got a planet base detected. There's the planet base detected over there. I think that might be on the right system. Just get the scan up. Yeah, that's got Temerium, gold, nickel, iridium, and I think this system over here is the Spidonian planet. We've got Spidonium there, we've got Condensium there, we've got this one's Temerium, which is the kind of #1 planet that I'm thinking of. And over here we've got, looks like somebody's coming in, Corsigen, and we've got a moon as well. To see what this is going to be. We're in the middle of a space battle. That's all I wanted. Yep, I'm not interested in the space battle. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go for this, guys. Habitable planet. I think what we're going to do is just check out, because as I say, this is a good candidate because it's got Temerium, which will allow me to, if I kind of show you here, if I kind of come here and come out here, where's it? You can see here we can build insulating gel, which is the farming that I want to actually do. Oops. Oh, looks like we got a water planet as well. This could be a very, very interesting planet to be on, because if this planet's got Rigogen as well, we would have a really, really good planet to operate on as a farming base, habitable base. Of course, unlike before, earlier in the series, I'm no longer using the low flight mod, which means that I can't actually go underwater, but we will be able to try out the Nomad. I think I've got the voltaic cells. Yeah, we've got a couple of voltaic cells and a dynamic resonator, so I think we can. I'm not going to go straight for the habitable base. What I want to do is find an ordinary base to put down on, or something of interest. We've got loads of plutonium, I think. Yeah, we've got more than enough plutonium. So what I'm going to do, guys, usual routine, I'm going to fly across the surface of the planet, see if I can find something of interest to put down on, and then we'll take it from there. Okay guys, found a base or something of interest. We'll see if we can land on it. It's taken a little while to find this, so I'm not sure what it is, but we're going to put down anyway. It looks okay, so fingers crossed. This is where the what have we got here? Toxic, regular, deficient of flora, full of fauna. Oh, that's not too bad, guys. We might have. Oh, it's only a manifest. Oh, well, never mind. We'll just grab that power canister. I can start. Might as well grab the creatures. Oh, there's plenty of creatures here. Right here. Oregano. Some plutonium. Might as well grab the plutonium because we're down on here, and of course we're going to claim the base. Oh, no, I've just switched the lamp on and off. Where's the base? Oh, there it is. I think I'm going to need to see the planet in daylight, because if this is what it's going to look like all the time, it's not going to be particularly that attractive. So we'll get a jettison pod, got a power canister, that could be useful. Got a Gagraph. I'm not going to mine the, whatever it's called, the Armendium. I'm particularly that interested. Effects Convergence Cube. So I'm filling my inventory up with lots and lots of junk. Okay, let's suspension fluid. Yeah, I should have known that was gonna happen. Wow, God, we've got a lot of junk in there. I think the voltaic cells can go up to the ship. And I think we can. One of these can go to the ship. We don't need to actually. Probably a lot of that can go. Okay, let's go for it all, guys. Another suspension fluid. And another one probably. Yeah. So much. Yeah, we've got 4 suspension fluids, so they can go to the ship as well. So we've got a couple of dynamic resonators, that's good. So we're going to be able to do that. Let's just throw out a general purpose scan around here, see what's going on. Any more creatures? Yeah, something over there. Let's go check that out. I can see thatch plant. Bit of Antrium, but we don't really need the Antrium just at the moment. Some zinc over there. Certainly gonna, if I can find it. That's disappeared. Okay, guys. Let's see. Can't even find the creatures here. There you are. Some more over there. Looks like they're all coming out. Any more? Oops, I've discovered a rock. Okay, I think I'm quite happy with this. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go towards the base. It's a little bit, or potential base. As I say, it's not like we were short of plutonium. I mean, I could have gathered that plutonium over there. We've also go and grab that. What about our principal? And some more. Another one there. Herbivore. Another one over there. It's like a kind of spike back wolf type thing here, although it says it's a herbivore. And it looks like there's something in the water, so that could be fun to investigate. I haven't really done much with water planets in this series. Ah, now the sun's come up. Okay, sorry I'm jumping out again, guys. Yeah, it's a little bit pinkish, but I think I quite like that. Okay, let's... Right, we're gonna go check out this base, guys. How far is the base away? An hour. Let's recharge the thrusters. And of course we're gonna have to go up into space to get there. Obviously it'll be an hour-long video of me flying across a planet. Let's get up. And what we're looking for is a beachfront or property. So, seeing this is a water planet, what we've got here, it's a pretty big island as well. That means we'd have quite a lot to explore. It's dark around this side of the planet again. Okay. Looks a bit like a beachfront property. Let's land here. Got some caves as well. This is looking good, guys. This is looking good. Oh, great. And I've fallen off the front edge. I hurt myself. Any new species around here? So here's the base. It's it's not as close as I would like. But then again, if we built a bit of a tower type effect, but again, I think I'm going to let it get daylight before I. Come off it. You just hit me. Someone just attacked me. Come off it, guys. Who just hit me? Who's looking to get killed? Skittish herbivore. That's not fair. We've got mountains there, we've got some caves up there. I think what I'm going to do, I've just had a thought, guys. I've got the voltaic cells. Okay. And I don't want a roamer. What I want is a nomad. And we're going to go checking out the water. And I think I've got a... Yep, I've got a beam. I mean, I haven't really done this in this part or this series. And he got whacked by a lash plant. Okay, put the power canister in. Okay, what we're looking for is rigogen. The seabed's got potential. Ah, oh, look at that, guys. Rigogen. We've got rigogen underneath. Now, to get that, you have to be a bit careful because all my plutonium is actually up on the starship. Okay. Let's move that out the way. Gonna build that. Go and mine some rigogen. Some more over there. So we've got rigogen on this planet. I'm starting to like this planet, guys. So we've got rigogen, we've got tamarium, we've got a good source of antrium. I think I've got a knowledge stone, certainly gonna grab that. Got the Gek word for element. I think this is looking good, guys. I say what I am going to do is I'm going to wait to see for the sun to come up. I think destination reached. Okay. I mean, if I'm stood at a base, can I actually get another one? This could be worth an experiment, guys. Autonomous signal booster F. Right. So we're now stood at a base that we've claimed. If I ask for another one, will it give me another one? So it says there's another one away, an hour away that direction. Okay. And I think while we're at it, we're get a colonial outpost. And it says there's a manufacturing facility over there. Okay. And let's just, don't want to be messy, so let's just sort this out. This is coming up here. Don't really have a view of the ocean from here, but we've got another base over that way, an hour away. Right, I think what we're going to do, sorry I'm being a bit picky, guys, but this is going to be a base that's going to be here for a little while. You need a couple of carlite sheets. I think we've got a voltaic cell. Used all my voltaic cells up. Okay, let's make a couple of carlite sheets. Then we need, I think we have to mine some Amentium. There's some caves over here, so I think we should be able to get 50 Amentium quite quickly. So let's go and I can see you, lash plant. And another one. Let's grab enough for a voltaic cell. Right guys, I'm just going to mine this and rejoin you once I've got the enough to build that beacon. Okay guys, I've got enough, so let's just get back to the base. Actually, I could use the geobay. Why am I building a beacon? If I leave that geobay there, I can find my way back that way. I'm not paying. I'm not thinking, am I? Oh, we got. God knows what you are. Prey. Something else running around in the background. Creatures everywhere here. Might have some noisy neighbours. Got everything else here. Oh, we've got some birds in the sky. Grab those if I can get them. Don't fly away too far. Well, probably not birds. Okay guys, we're consuming plutonium, but it says we're 5 minutes away. Nah, I don't like this guys. This is like set up way back from the water in a kind of cave. Nah, I don't like this very much. I mean, it's got a nice high view, but I defeats the object of living on a water world. So we're going to go back to the geobay. So I think it's going to have to be the other place. So I'll see you when we go back the other way. Okay guys, here we are. We're back on our, I think I can say that it's our new home base. So hopefully this will land. Yep, I think it's growing on me. Got a kind of nice kind of view out once we got a bit of height as well. Yep, I think we're going to claim this base, guys. I think it's going to be quite useful to live here. As I say, we've got some natural terrarium around, so we can either plant terrarium or spodonium out. Probably. So I think we're going to claim the base. Claim base initialization there. Base current limit reached. Claiming the base will delete your previous base. It's interesting there. It says base procurement limit released. I wonder in the future whether we're going to be allowed to have multiple bases. That could be cool. I really would love to have multiple bases. So we've now created this base. It's now ours. Did I? Home base mainframe. Rename base. Upload base to Steam Workshop. Well, there's nothing really worth to upload at the moment. Let's see what we got here. Well, we've got some non-ferrous plates. Got some voltaic cells, that'd be useful. We've got plenty of iron. I think I'm gonna transfer the iron because I'm gonna need that. That's gonna fill my inventory up completely. Got some suspension fluid, a little bit of terrarium, and there quite a lot of mordite as well, some chrysogen. So it's not a complete bust. And I think to start with I want to get my vaults in, and I think what I want to do is kind of go out here. I want to build a simple vault kind of area here, so I think we'll drop out of this here, get a cuboid room, and maybe we'll go out to, oops, no, and go out on each side like that. Can I build the So I'm not going to do too much building to start with, guys, because what I want to do is kind of have a think a bit about what I actually wanted to build. That says I need some voltaic cells, so okay, let's see. Just managed to get some. I had all those voltaic cells. When did they all go? Check if I used them all up. Highlight sheets are a bit of a waste. I think there should be some antrium in here. Just can't base play. Stop messing about. I'm sure I saw some antrium in here. Yes, I knew. That should give me enough for some voltaic cells. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and just gonna drop this in here. And of course we'll put 8 there. So that gives me my access to my build resources. I think what I probably could do is dump some of this surplus now into here, which is what I should have done originally. Got maximum tenarium. I harvested some rigogen that can go into there. That would be useful. I think what I've got in here is got a spare slot there. Bit of antrium. Well, we've got other antrium now, so we've got access to antrium. Let's just have a quick look. My inventory is getting into a terrible mess. Keen dagger, dynamic resonator. This needs to go up. The suspension fluid needs to go up onto another ship. Certainly charge these. Use that up. I think what we can do is, I mean, don't really need them, but I think we will. Welcome back from Oblivion, Assistant Elijah, and I think maybe we will put some glass windows in here. So we've now got the beginnings of our base. I think I would like a landing pad. Maybe how much would it take me to build a landing pad? Find it first. Where is the landing pad? There it is. We need 2 voltaic cells, 10 non-ferrous plates, 1 lubricant. Okay. The reason I'm building a landing pad is so we can get a free takeoff and landing. So what was it I wanted? I've forgotten already. We need to make some lubricant. Lubricant needs mordite. Well, I think we got plenty of mordite in here, so we can certainly get in here. I think we can come here. Certainly. Make the lubricant, and we need a couple more voltaic cells, so that can go back. And I think we can get rid of these carlite sheets just for the moment. We can go into here, and we need some antrium, which I've got in here. Yeah, we've got the antrium, and we need, what was it, 2 voltaic cells. And again, the antrium can go back into here, so that we've got space. Sorry, this is a bit of a running commentary, guys, but I think it needs to be done. So that can go to the ship. Freighter. Space. We've got a bit more space in the ship. And if I get the, sure, we had the non-ferrous plates were here. Okay, let's see if that's good enough to build a. I'm going to build the landing pad a little bit away from the base at the moment, because I will deconstruct it and move it at a later date. Tomorrow. Where did we build one? Does it actually have to be close then? Was I trying to build it too far away? Okay, let's. Right. And next thing I need is a bypass chip. Should be able to make a bypass chip. Yep. And then we're going to call our ship to the landing pad. Hello ship. And what I'm going to do is now take off, because we use the free takeoff to actually go up here. And we're going to go back to the space station because I've created a new base. I've lost the teleport link. So what we need to do to establish the teleport link is go back to the space station. If I can find it, there it is, hidden behind my freighter, and then teleport back to the base, and then that will open the teleporter link up to the space station, so that will allow us free takeoff and landings in space as well. I know it seems a bit expensive, guys, but I think it will pay in the long run, because obviously having a landing pad will also attract traders. So here we are, we're back onto the base. There's anything I can sell. I've got some gag raff. Probably I can put into my freighter. A Korvax cube and a Vakeen dagger. Well, I think I can sort that out off a camera. So guys, so I'll see you back at our new home base. And here we are, guys. We are back on our home planet. I just wanted to check where the ship landed. Ship's there, off of there. That's good. Got our nomad to be able to do exploring. We've got our base, our landing pad there, which I'll probably move eventually once I've decided what I want to do. Look at the base. What I will probably do is, let's say we've got our vault room off there. I'll probably come. Don't want to shoot everything. I will probably come out in various, because obviously we're going to have a big farming room, but at the same time we will be able to, like out here, put out Temerian plants, which will allow us to farm them. As I say, I will move things around. The geobay, the nomad geobay, is probably a bit in the wrong place as well. But we've got our vault set up, and I think this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. I think we've now got a new base, a new home. The view's not perfect, but So check it out. Yep, I think we go up a couple of stories and put a kind of observation bay on there, have a nice view out over the sea. Yep, yep, I'm quite happy with that. But oh, one final thing I need to do actually. I haven't built it yet, and I just kind of get in here. It's quite important. It's going to make my life a lot easier if I can find it. There we are. And we're going to drop a save point. That means I can save the game, because that's all important. And this is definitely where I'm going to leave it, guys. So hope you enjoyed the episode, hope you found it interesting. As I say, we've now got our new base all laid out, and we're going to spend a little bit of time building it, laying out a new farm, probably in this direction, and getting everything up and running really nicely. And then maybe we'll spend even more time kind of building the base up, experimenting with the various components of base building. But that will be all for the future. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.